Hello and welcome to Daytona International Speedway for a quick Double E Daytona 500, a shootout between 9 of NASCAR's best drivers. And those drivers will be including Denny Hamlin and Brad Keselowski in row 1, Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch there in row 2. Row 3 we have Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart. Row 4 we have the 16 of Greg Biffle and Danica Patrick. And in the back is the one of Jamie McMurray. That's our field. Let's get the command. Gentlemen, start your engine. We're just about set to go racing. Here, a quick shootout between 9 drivers at Daytona International Speedway, a big 2.5-mile track. It'll consist of much drafting, and you need to have friends to get well around this track. Cars head off pit road. And real quick, let's look at today's race is brought to you by Best Buy. Now let's check the race info. 10-lap race. It's a 60-mile-an-hour pit road speed, and the weather's been pretty good. It's 76 degrees, partly cloudy, and there are no cars going to the rear today. The pace car is off now. We are ready to roll at Daytona. Denny Hamlin leads us to the green flag. Off into turn 1. They stay 2 by 2. Down the backstretch, Hamlin slips in the middle. Johnson takes the lead. Kenseth pushing him. And they're working the inside lane. Hamlin's still caught up in the middle. He shifts in behind Johnson. Side by side into turn 2. A little contact in the back there, the one in the 10. Now down the back stretch here, lap 2. Johnson's got about a half car length lead over Matt Kenseth. Now he shifts in front of the 17 car. Still looking smooth. Hamlin and Kenseth. Second and third. Hamlin's starting to shift back. Biffle leads on the outside lane. Kenseth still pushing Johnson to the lead. And contact in the 18 and the 1 go around. They spin across the infield. They keep it off the wall. So no damage. They'll be able to stay in the race. A little patchwork though might have to be done on the 1 car. This first caution is brought to you by Home Depot. And yeah, McMurray, a little tape on the front grille, but he'll be fine. We'll restart here. Johnson leading us. He slips into the inside as well as Hamlin did earlier. Biffle now shoots out to the front with help from Brad Keselowski. Down through 3 and 4, Biffle pulling away a little bit here. He's got to help as the inside lane and the line seems to be fast to move around this track. 3 wide back there in the middle. Biffle's still leading. Keselowski second. Now look at Danica Patrick up into third as that 3 wide packed in there. To a 3 wide and Johnson is in the wall. Big wreck. 2 cars involved, but heavy damage on the 48 car. As contact getting into 1 sends the 1 car around for the second time and puts the 48 in the wall hard. Heavy damage for Jimmy Johnson. And while cleanup ensues, pit stops here for the leaders. Greg Biffle's in, 4 tires, no changes. Keselowski, same thing. Most people seem to be taking 4 tires. No changes for the 2 either. Matt Kenseth is off and away. And the race off it is Brad Keselowski, Greg Biffle, Danica, Kenseth, Hamlin is your top 5. So Brad Keselowski beats the 16 off. Today's race is brought to you by Dr. Pepper 10. Same 23 flavors with 0 calories. And another restart. Brad Keselowski leading us to the green here. Biffle on the outside lane. Danica Patrick up in second place. As they head 3 wide, we got just a couple laps to go. Keselowski leading. They take the white flag here. Lap 10. Keselowski still leading on the inside, but here comes Tony Stewart with the wounded number 1 car. They get a big run on the inside down the back, but Stewart has the lead. As they come around, contact. Stewart's around. Keselowski's not going to get through. It looks like Greg Biffle got through. Danica Patrick was on her roof, and I think Greg Biffle won this. Greg Biffle in the 16 has won their Daytona 500, the Double E Daytona 500. Tony Stewart is in the wall. Tough break for him. Now Brad Keselowski did spin out. He got second. Jamie McMurray, another wreck for him. That's 3 wrecks. And Danica was on her roof, but she survives. As Greg Biffle is your winner, he wins the Double E Daytona 500. And like I said, Brad Keselowski spun out across the line second, so he will be second. Matt Kenseth was third. Replay, see Keselowski gets into the 14 of Stewart, sending around, and then Danica gets up on top of the 1. Kenseth third. Hamlin ends up finishing, I believe it was 4th. And there's your results. Greg Biffle wins the race. Big race for him. Keselowski does get second. Matt Kenseth third. Denny Hamlin fourth. Jamie Mack fifth with 3 wrecks today. That's a good finish. Busch sixth. Patrick seventh. Tony eighth. And Jimmy ninth. Thank you for watching the 2012 Double E Daytona 500. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all for me. Goodbye.